especially proud of this last bit. This is my brainchild and baby contribution to this event, so let's hope it goes well. Yeah, a little bit about me. My name is Noyes, founder of Unbanked Ventures, early stage fintech incubator located here in the Bay. Looking to get some exciting fintech and especially blockchain companies coming through our next cohort here coming in the fall. Yeah, we'll see some great presentations today. Other things you probably don't know about me. My nickname is, I go by outside of this room, Chardonnay Breath. So the companies that are presenting today are going to get the top three. They don't know this yet, but they're going to get 3 bottles of Chardonnay from my personal collection. And when I say personal collection, I mean things that I've personally collected recently, since I have a just-in-time inventory on that. So anyways, if that doesn't tell you enough about me. With that said, I'm going to hand over the mic to our judges. We have an amazing panel, and I don't want to screw up the introductions. First of all, we have a real-life shark from South Africa, Shark Tank Vinny. If you just give us a little introduction for yourself.
Okay, that was a surprise. Hi everyone, I'm Vinny. I do Shark Tank in South Africa, and I'm into Bitcoin. Crypto, there you go.
Tell us more about your company.
Okay, fine. Let's about the other guys, not us.
Still impressive.
Yeah, I'm doing decentralized identity using blockchain, so the idea is you could store your personal information on a phone, not on our servers, and else, and they'll authenticate who you are, stop having to do KYC and where you go. Cool.
Excellent. Nice to meet you guys. I'm a late breaking edition, so I'm not on the list up there, but my name's John Calvin. I'm an investor with Coast to Know Ventures. We're a seed Series A fund in Palo Alto. So really looking forward to getting your pitches today.
Will Bunker with GrowthX. We invest early stage, focusing on the sales problem. Originally founded what became Match.com, and now I'm on the other side of the table.
Tim Draper, Draper Associates. I think you guys saw me this morning, or most of you. And we're in the venture capital business, but we also have sort of driven this whole ecosystem. So thank you, and thanks for being a part of it.
Thank you, Tim. With that said, we're going to jump into our first presenting company. The name of the company is Propy, led by Natalie. And 1 second here. The format is going to be a 4-minute pitch followed by 4 minutes of Q&A from the judges. As far as the audience, we won't be doing any Q&A from the audience, but just sync up with the companies afterwards. I'm sure they'd love to answer all your questions.
Thank you. My name is Natalie Karayaneva, and I'm the founder of Propy, the company that simplifies the remote real estate sale. I am a serial entrepreneur, currently living in Menlo Park, before in Russia, Bulgaria, Dubai, and Oxford. My 12 years of experience as a real estate developer gave me an opportunity to see the pain of the foreign real estate buyers. I've transacted more than 1,000 of real estate purchases. John Wong and Andrei Zamovsky and other team members have the expertise in cross-border disciplines in real estate, finance, and blockchain. Do you know that 1/3 of real estate trading is cross-border today in real estate? In the US, last year, Chinese alone invested $35 billion in real estate. Imagine you, as a foreign investor, would want to buy property in London or Paris. Where would you find a property? And imagine the headache of the purchase abroad. Today in the US, there are many cases of fraud in each step of the transaction in real estate. Propy is the unified property store that aggregates listings in global cities. We provide a solution for deposit payment and paperwork via smart contract, and we culminate the purchase process on ownership transfer on blockchain ledger. This is the image of how risky is the process today. With Propy, the seller and the buyer have one point of communication, payment, and paperwork. The blockchain ledger serves as a secure backup ledger database for ownership transfers, while we still get the final approval from the land registry on behalf of the client. We do the deposit payment, transaction payment, and we have developed the blockchain ownership ledger. The market size for cross-border transactions is $340 billion. We are acquiring our users from China and Middle East, and currently we cover the residential markets in the several cities in the US. We have developed a mobile application and a desktop version, which we marketed to foreign home buyers. After we have validated the interest with thousands of foreign home buyers, we have developed the prototype for transacting tool that is illustrated here on the right side, and it consists of a smart contract for the purchase process and culminates with issuance of electronic title deed. Our vision is title deed in the future to become the primary source of evidence. Before that, this title deed, together with a package of the document we have collected, serve as an evidence for arbitrage court. This is our traction till today. The competition is very fragmented, and none of them stepped into the transaction so far. We deliver benefits for buyers, brokers, and governments. We charge brokerages 0.2% from each transaction, which makes $2,000 from each $1 million home sale.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you.
So Natalie, these are only for people from other countries buying real estate in countries they don't live in.
Currently, we're focusing on Chinese buyers from the Jew, Baidu, and Sena. We have partnerships with them buying properties in the US. But our model is suitable for Americans buying properties in Europe, for example. But we focus for now on one single channel.
But Chinese buying property here, they don't run into a lot of fraud because we have title insurance. And
Yeah, unfortunately, they do. There are many cases with escrow agents and with brokers. Brokers with fraud cases usually take the title deed on their behalf because they make the fraud in the purchase agreements. And then the escrow agents have the cases where the deposit payments are being stolen.
How big is that market?
For example,
Like
something
the fraud,
like the fraud.
part of
Yeah.
real estate.
Like escrow agents complain that they have the fraud cases each month for each office, at least 1 or 2 cases. Usually they succeed to discover it, but in San Francisco County, the recording office complained about 50 cases last year. And if we imagine that every house is $1 million cost, then it's like $50 million only for one city.
So how do you create the trust that's required for them to feel like you're going to do the job?
The trust is being supported by the technology blockchain. So currently we have negotiations with the recording offices, with escrow accounts, offices that trust in blockchain technology. Once we show them that we hash each step of the transaction on blockchain, they have the evidence of the entire transaction. This is why they trust us. And once we, as the final step of the transaction, provide the title deed from the local authority, clients do trust us. We don't explain to our customers what is blockchain. They just know that their money got into the account of the seller and they received the proper title deed.
Who pays who, and who pays you, and how much do you charge?
Brokers do pay us 0.2% from each commission from each transaction.
And is it, so you're signing up brokers, or are you signing up the end user?
Brokers,
Got it.
You're using public or private blockchains?
public, for now.
Which ones?
Ethereum,
Any other questions from our judges?
Yeah, why do you care about this?
I've been a
Are
real
you the CEO?
I'm the CEO. I've been a real estate developer for 12 years. I've been constructing multi-use residential developments in Bulgaria, and I have attracted countries as Russia, Latvia, and Great Britain to Bulgaria. I saw the pain of those investors willing to buy properties overseas, and we have been writing title deeds in-house. I had a team of lawyers, and we saw many problems for cross-border payment and for title deed issuance. This is why I do care about it. I've been constructing many properties before that, but I'm a software engineer. So a couple of years ago, I thought that I wanted to create a global product, so I moved here and decided to do it.
So are you raising money?
Yeah, we do raise right now $1.5 million to accelerate the
How much
product.
has gone in so far?
Sorry?
How much has gone in so far?
We have commitments like for $1 million.
But no money's gone into the business yet.
We have raised the angel round before that, $300,000.
And is this up and running? Is
Yes,
this
yes,
working?
yeah. You can download the mobile application Propy.
Thank you, Natalie, and thank you, judges.
Thank you.
Our next